The United States has a rich tapestry of myths and legends, drawing from Native American folklore, colonial tales, and stories that have developed in modern times. Here are 10 of the most famous and enduring myths and legends from the USA. 1. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. This famous tale, written by Washington Irving, centers on Ichabod Crane, a schoolteacher in the small village of Sleepy Hollow. He encounters the terrifying Headless Horseman, a ghostly figure said to be the spirit of a Hessian soldier who lost his head to a cannonball during the Revolutionary War. This story is a classic of American literature and has become a symbol of American folklore, blending elements of ghost stories and early American history. 2. Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan is a giant lumberjack in American folklore, often accompanied by his equally gigantic blue ox, Babe. Paul's legendary feats include creating the Grand Canyon by dragging his axe and forming the Great Lakes as watering holes for Babe. Paul Bunyan represents the American spirit of frontier exploration and the expansion of the logging industry, embodying the larger-than-life character of the American wilderness. 3. The Bell Witch. The Bell Witch legend comes from Adams, Tennessee, where the Bell family was reportedly haunted by a malevolent spirit in the early 19th century. The spirit, known as the Bell Witch, tormented the family, particularly John Bell, until his mysterious death. The Bell Witch is one of the most famous ghost stories in American history and has inspired numerous books, movies, and paranormal investigations. 4. Bigfoot. Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, is a legendary ape-like creature said to inhabit the forests of the Pacific Northwest. Descriptions vary, but Bigfoot is typically depicted as a large, hairy, bipedal humanoid. Despite many reported sightings, conclusive evidence of Bigfoot's existence remains elusive. Bigfoot is one of the most enduring cryptids in American folklore, symbolizing the mystery and wilderness of the untamed American landscape. 5. The Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil is a legendary creature said to inhabit the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. According to legend, the creature was the 13th child of a woman named Mother Leeds, who cursed the child during childbirth. The baby transformed into a monstrous creature with wings, hooves, and a forked tail, and has haunted the area ever since. The Jersey Devil is a central figure in New Jersey folklore and has been the subject of numerous sightings, making it one of America's most famous regional legends. 6. John Henry. John Henry is a legendary African-American folk hero who was said to be a steel-driving man working on the railroads. According to the legend, John Henry raced against a steam-powered drill to prove the value of human labor, winning the race but dying from exhaustion shortly after. John Henry's story symbolizes the struggle of the working man against industrialization and has been a powerful symbol in labor movements and African-American folklore. 7th, the Moth Man. The Moth Man is a mysterious creature reported in Point Pleasant, West Virginia during the 1960s. Described as a large humanoid with wings and glowing red eyes, the Mothman was allegedly seen before the collapse of the Silver Bridge, leading to speculation that it was a harbinger of doom. The Mothman legend has inspired books, movies, and a dedicated festival in Point Pleasant, cementing its place in American paranormal lore. 8. The Wendigo. The Wendigo is a creature from Native American Algonquian folklore, often associated with cannibalism, winter, and starvation. It is said that a person who resorts to cannibalism can become a Wendigo, a malevolent spirit or creature with an insatiable hunger for human flesh. The Wendigo is a powerful symbol of the dangers of isolation and desperation, and its legend has permeated American horror stories and popular culture. 9. The Chupacabra. The Chupacabra, meaning goat sucker, is a legendary creature said to attack livestock, particularly goats, and drain their blood. First reported in Puerto Rico in the 1990s, Chupacabra sightings spread across the Americas, with varying descriptions of the creature as a reptilian or dog-like figure. The Chupacabra has become a modern legend, representing fears of the unknown and the spread of urban myths in the digital age. 10. The Legend of the American Old West Outlaws. Figures like Billy the Kid, Jesse James, and Butch Cassidy have become legendary for their exploits in the American Old West. These outlaws were often romanticized as Robin Hood-like figures, defying authority and living by their own codes of honor, though their actual lives were often far more violent and complex. The legends of Old West outlaws embody the American ideals of freedom, individualism, and rebellion, though they also highlight the lawlessness and violence of the frontier era. These myths and legends have shaped American culture, reflecting the country's diverse history, landscapes, and values. They continue to capture the imagination, serving as a bridge between the past and the present.